Hello and welcome to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantrell, Youth Services Director at the B.B. Comer Library here in Sylacauga. Well, we are right in the middle of our summer reading program, and it's so much fun having all the students come in and their parents checking out books and coming to programs, and that's one of my favorite things at the library. And so I picked a couple of students that we're going to talk to today, some of our big readers at the library. They're reading a lot during the summer and have some neat stories to tell. So joining me first is Mary Grace and Joy Seegers. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us, Ms. Mandy.
We are glad you're here. One of the reasons I chose Mary Grace to come on is Mary Grace, your mom and I were talking one day at the library, and she said you had suddenly just wanted to read biographies. Is that true? You like biographies? Great.
Yes.
You have two of them there, don't you? Which two do you have there?
I have Who Was Queen Victoria,
Uh-huh.
and I have Who Was Queen Elizabeth.
All right. Now, why did you choose those? Was that something you wanted to read about, or was it related to the bingo cards you've got there?
Well, I have a summer bingo card, and it says read a biography right here, and I decided I wanted to do that, and I saw the Who Was Queen Victoria book, and I decided I would want to read it.
That's great. That's great. Now, I forgot to even get you to tell everybody, what school do you go to?
I go to Pinecrest Elementary School.
All right. What grade will you be in coming
I will
up?
be in 4th grade.
4th grade, okay. Now, the card you have is from school, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Was this by your teacher or someone at school who got the card, or it was just on the website? Something somebody asked you to do?
It was sent home with her.
Oh, sent home. Okay, good. By Miss Rivers or the teachers. I don't even know. She's been in. Miss Rivers has been in and she gave us a copy of the card too. I think that is a neat idea to do that. Got you to read a biography, and now you've read some more, huh? Good, good. Let's see. What are some other books you like? I know you've read those two that you really enjoyed.
Well, I really like to read a nonfiction book about a place because I read a book about New York and now I want to travel there.
Oh, wow. That's exciting. How about that, Mom? Y'all have plans to go to New York, maybe?
We would love to stay at the Plaza Hotel and see some of the sites. The book that you selected had some of the bigger, landmarks of New York City.
Oh,
It was
right.
basically just about the Big Apple, not the state of New York.
Yes, about the city. Well, how fun. That sounds exciting. Now, Joy, I know I just skipped over you, and I've been talking with Mary Grace for a while. I know that's fine. But tell me about yourself. I know you and John live here in Sylacauga.
We do. We've lived here 18 months or so, and we've
Okay.
enjoyed our time. John's obviously with the schools.
Yes.
So we like living where we live.
That's great. That's great. Now, John is at the high school? Is that correct?
He is the assistant principal at the high school as well as the career tech director. So he has two hats now.
Wow.
But he can handle it. It'll be fine.
Oh, no, we can. And y'all have been very busy. I know he's been very busy with FBLA, all the things going on like that.
Yes,
all the
that's
kids
right.
going.
They just came back from a big trip.
And they have done very well. That's
Very well.
great.
Winners.
Oh, I know. I'm excited. Well, Mary Grace, I know you like to read, and I know you've come to the library to read some. Y'all like to come up there, and it's a nice, quiet place just to sit and read for a while. Is that right? You've come up there to get some books. Where else do you like to read when you're at home?
Well, I really like to read in the man room.
In the where now?
The man room.
In the man room. Now, tell me about the man room. What
Well,
is
I
that?
really like it because it has two really soft and cozy couches and a lot of pillows.
Oh, I love that. That's a great idea. That's a great place to read. Is it quiet in there? Great, that's fun. So you've read the biographies and you've read about New York City. What other kind of books are on the bingo card? I see you've got some of them crossed out.
I read a book that won an award.
Oh, really? Great. Which book was that, or do you have that written down? Which one?
Because of Winn-Dixie.
Oh, yes, that was a good one too, wasn't it? I bet. What else have you read on there?
A mystery book, Mall Madness, Nancy Drew.
All right, good. Any more on there that you especially liked?
I really enjoyed read a sports book. I read about the Summer Olympics.
Oh, how fun. Do you like the Olympics or like sports, those type of sports? I like the summer sports especially. They're fun. Well, that is exciting. Well, you've got a few more to go now. Do you have to fill in the entire card or just a row?
Well, when you fill a row, Pinecrest puts a name in a jar, and then for each row you get, that's how many times they'll put your name in, and then they'll draw, and you get a prize after that.
Oh,
If
wow.
they draw your name.
That's exciting. That is fun. I wonder what the prize will be. We don't know.
We don't know yet,
Oh, well, it'll
but
be fun.
we think it's going to be great.
Oh, it will be. It will be. That's fun. Well, we use the same thing to encourage kids to read. We have prizes at the library to encourage you to read over the summer and read the kind of things you want to do. In school, you have certain things you have to read, and I understand that. That's great. But it's fun now to get to read some things that you like. Anything else on there you want to share about any more books?
I really like the book about animals. I read a book called Baxter's Missing, and it's in the Owl Diaries.
Oh, yes. How neat. Well, now, the bingo card has probably encouraged you to read some things that maybe you wouldn't normally pick up. Mom, is that true, you think? I know.
I do think so. She was never interested in reading a biography before, so that I think it's great that they're reading different types of books that they wouldn't necessarily pick up, but she ended up loving the biographies and has read 3 of them this summer. So
Oh, that's great. That is a great set we have. I know you've got 2
It
there,
is.
and there are
Good
others.
set.
There's lots of others of different famous people, and I like them. They're cute covers, and on the inside, it's not a huge book either. If you're, not a huge reader. I mean, you might be, Mary Grace, but some people are very intimidated by a huge book. But this is nice. They're nice books full of lots of information and a lot of fun there. Well, Mary Grace, I know you read. What other things are you involved in, or what do you like to do?
Well, I really like to twirl my baton. I like to swim, play tennis, and this year I discovered I really like to draw.
Oh my goodness! Well, how exciting! Well, you're a busy girl, twirling and swimming and tennis. Does your mom play tennis with you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good.
that is something we enjoy together.
Oh, that is so much fun. That's a lot of fun. Y'all like to do things together. That's good. Well, now, Joy, you told me that Mary Grace has really developed a love for reading and writing because of some things at school. Tell us
I
about
think so. Last summer, it was very difficult for us to transition from the big, fun picture books and the
Yes.
Dr. Seuss and the Pigeon books, the Mo
Yeah.
Williams
Yes.
books. It was hard to transition from those books to chapter books
Right.
that are less fun, I guess. They're just
Fewer
thicker and
pictures,
fewer
more
pictures,
words,
lots
yeah.
more words.
That is difficult.
But this year she has really taken off. She has really decided to ask to go to the library and just, she really has enjoyed reading the biographies. She likes reading facts. We've decided she enjoys other books too, but she really
Right.
likes the facts.
That is great. That's
So
great.
that's a lot of fun for us.
And it is hard for anybody to go from those easier books
That
to
was
the harder
hard. That
books.
was hard for
But
us.
I like the card that's kind of encouraged you to read some things maybe that you wouldn't read. And I know even if your school is not doing that, parents, it's something you could do at home. That would be very easy. Read a biography, a mystery, a nonfiction, a book a friend likes, a book that won an award. That's kind of neat.
The variety on this bingo card, like Pinecrest did a great job with this, like read a poetry book, and it's not just read a fairy tale, read a fable. There's a lot of different types of books that they have on there, which I'm thankful for. So she's really gone to it, taken it very seriously. So
Well, it is a serious
Yes,
thing.
it's great.
I enjoy it because when kids come in, they're saying, I want this kind of book. And I'm like, oh, let me show you where it is in the library. I get to show you a little bit about the way everything is laid out. We have a biography section and a mystery section. So it helps me too. And so you've learned a little bit of that. You could help somebody else. All right. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for coming today. I just appreciate you being here. Joy and Mary Grace Seegers have joined us today, and we will see you pretty soon at the library again, I know, because you'll be back to visit us, right?
Of
To get some
course.
more books. Great. Well, thank y'all so much for being here. We're going to take a quick break and hope you'll join us after the commercials.
Hi, it's Shawnee McNeil at South First Bank. This is a great time for you to buy or build a new home, or maybe refinance your present mortgage. Our rates are the lowest they've been in years, and that means saving you money. We've been helping our customers become homeowners in this area for nearly 70 years, and we can make our approvals right here in the office, and that means saving you time. We're located here in downtown Sylacauga. Come in and find South First, a better way to bank.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Marble City Pharmacy, we're more than just a drugstore. Our gift shop boasts some of the most unique treasures you'll find anywhere. Come in and browse the vast selection of jewelry, purses, clothing accessories, and crafts. Let our friendly staff help you find that special card or gift for any occasion. Our dollar wall features selected sale items, and we stock a wide variety of specialty items. And if it is a drugstore you need, Marble City Pharmacy was named the 2015 McKesson National Pharmacy of the Year. Visit us today at Marble City Pharmacy.
The Allen Companies of Sylacauga, with 3 locations to serve you: Highway 511, Highway 280, and Main Avenue. For all your convenience store needs, ice, drinks, snacks, and of course, some of the lowest priced gasoline at the pumps. It's the Allen Companies of Sylacauga. Highway 511, Highway 280, and Main Avenue. It's the Allen Company convenience stores.
We are proud to be on WOIL TV 47. Be sure you tune in right here and watch us on America Trends with Dr. Gina.
I want to be able to hear you.
Hello and welcome back to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantrell, Youth Services Director at the B.B. Comer Library. I just want to take a minute to thank TV 47 for allowing us to tell the community all about the different activities and things going on at the library. And right now we are right in the middle of summer reading with lots of programs and summer reading club and lots of students in the library and their parents and grandparents all day long. It's so exciting. It's one of our favorite times of the year. Just a few minutes ago, we spoke with Mary Grace and Joyce Seegers about Mary Grace's love of reading and how she's suddenly developed a love of biographies. I thought that was kind of a neat story. Now we're going to talk with Evan Hartzell and his mom, Tanya. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting us.
Right, you're welcome. Well, now, Evan and Tanya are in the library pretty often. We see you not only during the summer, but during the school year. Evan, you are a big reader, aren't you?
Yes.
And when I asked Evan, I have to tell him this on you. When I asked Evan, I said, "Is your mom a big reader?" He said, "Oh, yes." So I know you are too. That's great. Well, first, Evan, tell us about yourself. What school do you go to? And
I go to Pinecrest.
okay. What grade are you in?
Third.
Going into third grade?
No, going into fourth.
Going into fourth grade. Okay. And then Tanya, you teach.
I do. I teach at Indian Valley. I'm a kindergarten teacher there.
Oh, okay, good. Well, we're going to talk to Evan, then we're going to talk to you a little bit about how to get our children ready to read, because apparently you know how to help children learn to love reading. To love reading. Well, Evan, have you always liked to read since you were little and learned to read?
Yeah, I usually liked to read when I was little.
Great, that's good. We see you a lot at the library, and so I know kind of what books you like to read. What kind of books do you like to read, though? Tell everybody else.
I like to read the Harry Potter series.
And you got your Hogwarts shirt on. Great. So you've read all of those, right?
Yeah.
And they are pretty big books, so you've been reading those a while. What are you reading right now?
Right now I'm reading this book for a second time called Wonder, and it's been one of my favorites in the library.
Oh, really? Great. You're reading it for the second time?
Because they're making a movie this year.
That is so right. Hold up the book and let them see the cover just a little bit. Yes, it's going to be a movie. I forgot when the movie's coming out.
November, I think.
November, starring Julia Roberts. Thank you, Evan. That's great. And you've got one other book there you like. Is this another series you're reading?
Yes, it's called The Maze Runners.
Okay. Have you read all those?
No, not yet. I've just read the first one, and it's super intense.
Oh, it is. Okay, that's a movie series also. I think a couple of them have come out. Do you like to read a series?
Yeah, because it keeps me busy.
That's right. During the summer, there's not as much going on as during the school year.
No.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, that leads me to ask you, where is your favorite place to read?
It's usually in my living room because it's a quiet spot, and so I can just sit down on the couch and open a book and read.
That's great. Everybody has their own place. I like to read laying in the bed. My husband likes to read sitting up in a hardback chair. Everybody likes everybody has their own way they like to read, so we all like to do something different. Now you have the same bingo card that Mary Grace has, because y'all go to the same school. Looks like yours is pretty filled in. You got a lot, just like she did. What are some of your favorite books on there?
Well, I really like the book about animals because we watched Dolphin Tale, and it's a true story about the dolphin in the movies.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. What else have you got on there, you think?
I've read a few of the Percy Jackson books, and I filled those in on the fiction chapter books.
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, you've got some more to go, but you've got a little bit more time, right?
Yeah.
Good.
That's a good.
Is that another favorite you found, right?
Yeah.
Which one is that?
It was Ben and Jerry ice cream.
Oh.
We learned all about how they got started and how it's made and where it's made and all that good stuff.
Oh, I love those books. There's a lot of those. They're part of the food dude section or something.
Yeah.
They're small books, but they're just full. I like to read things like that, things that are true, but they're in kind of a story. I like to read that. That's great. Well, listen, we're going to take a quick break for a commercial, and then we'll be back and talk a little bit more about Evan and what the things he likes to read.
Hi, it's Shawnee McNeil at South First Bank. This is a great time for you to buy or build a new home, or maybe refinance your present mortgage. Our rates are the lowest they've been in years, and that means saving you money. We've been helping our customers become homeowners in this area for nearly 70 years, and we can make our approvals right here in the office, and that means saving you time. We're located here in downtown Sylacauga. Come in and find South First, a better way to bank.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Fort Williams Pharmacy, you won't find motor oil, garden hoses, or mountain climbing gear. No, they don't have that. What they do have is a professional, friendly staff that understands your needs. Filling prescriptions is their primary business, and they take it seriously. They also have a drive-through window for your convenience and free local delivery. Most of all, Fort Williams Pharmacy knows your time is valuable, so when it's time to fill your prescriptions, you need it done fast, friendly, and accurately. Fort Williams Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family. Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Hello and welcome back to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantrell. We're talking with Evan Hartzell and his mom, Tanya. Evan is one of our big readers at the library. He's in a lot. I have to tell you, Evan, one thing I really enjoy about when you come in is you know kind of what you're looking for. You go to the catalog, you've got something specific maybe, or you're looking for something, you're looking on the shelves, you kind of know where to find things, and I like that because you've been in a lot to read, I know. And we talked about some of your favorite books. Do you like to read e-books or read on a device? Some people do and some people don't.
I like to read on the device. I like to read on the app called Epic at school.
Oh, okay.
And it's good because they have like a lot of books on it you can read.
Oh, okay, good. So you do a little bit of both. You like a real book like these, but you also do the device reading. Okay, great. Some people really like to read on a device, and either way, we have both, so we're happy either way. I think there's room for all of it here. Well, Tanya, has Evan always been a big reader since he was little? And
Evan has always loved to read. When he was little, I just enjoyed reading to him. Never really thought much about it. It was just something I enjoyed doing, and he's grown up and just loves to read everything and anything we give him. He loves the library, and
that's great.
It's been really good.
Well, we're glad. We love to have all the students coming in, especially like I said, when Evan comes in, he knows what he's looking for a series and all that. Well, Evan, what other activities do you like to do? I know you don't read all the time.
No, I like to cook. I've been in the cooking mood this summer.
Oh my goodness!
And I like to play video games, and I like to color and paint.
Wow, you have a little creative streak there too, huh? Well, now I've got to ask, what things you like to cook, or what have you cooked this summer?
Well, me and my mom last week we made dog treats that my dog just loved.
Oh, How fun! How
We had a
fun.
good time doing
Yeah.
that.
And then we've just made some dental dishes we've had, and everybody's enjoyed them.
Oh, that is great. Well, I'm so glad. That's fun. Looks like you're doing some real creative things this summer when you have a little bit more time to do
Right.
that. That's great. What do you think you want to be when you grow up, Evan?
Well, I want to be on the Today Show and take Matt Lauer's spot.
Oh, do you? Well, I think you'll do a great job. How fun! How fun! Why do you think you want to do that?
Because always I watch it every morning and it looks so fun what they're doing.
Oh, neat. I know they have to get up really early.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm an
that's-
early person anyway.
Well, that's true. Y'all are sometimes some of the first people in the library, so we like, which is good. We're open there. We're glad to have you come in. Well, how neat! That's a lot of fun. That is a lot of fun. You have any more books on there that you've really enjoyed?
Well, I like the Indiana Jones graphic novels.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole different section. We have several graphic novels. Some people like them and some people don't. It just depends. But you've tried one now. You like them okay?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good, yeah. Well, great. They look like a comic book. It's probably really good if there's a boy or a girl that doesn't particularly care to read, maybe they would like a comic book. Now, don't worry about that with you because you like to read, huh? Well, do you have some more spots you're going to fill in?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a nonfiction book about a place and a holiday book.
Okay, good. Has the bingo card from Pinecrest encouraged you to read some things that you really wouldn't read normally?
Yeah, it's kind of got me out of my comfort zone a little.
Well, that's good. That's good. Sometimes you find some things that you really like and you just didn't know it. Mary Grace before didn't, would never have picked up a biography. That's really maybe not what she went to read first, but she read one and loved them. So that's great. The same thing might happen to you.
Yeah.
We have a lot of books on how to cook or how to cook different things. We might get you one of those too. That's great. Well, now, Tanya, we said you teach at Indian Valley and teach kindergarten. How long have you been there?
This will be my 9th year in kindergarten at Indian Valley.
Oh, that's great. Have you taught other places or other grades?
I taught in the Alabaster area 3 years prior to that in 3rd grade.
Oh, wow. That's a big jump
Yes,
from
it
3rd
is.
grade to kindergarten. Great. Now, well, I know you and Amy Brooks have been in the library using one of our rooms to studying for, what was that yours?
We have been working on our what's called National Board Teacher Certification, which is just a certification you can work on. It's voluntary that was created by teachers just to instill excellence in teachers.
Oh, good.
So there's a lot of different components to it, and one of the components was a standardized test where we were tested over anything from what a 3-year-old needed to know up to a 8-year-old. So it's kind of intensive. So we were studying together, getting ready for that test.
Well, great. Now you're all through with that?
Yes.
Yay, I know, that's wonderful.
I don't know if I passed, but
well.
it is done and turned in.
That is great,
Yeah,
though,
we're
because
excited
not
about
everybody does that. I mean, it's voluntary, you said.
Yes, it is.
A little extra there.
It was a lot of hard work, but I learned a whole lot and enjoyed the experience, and I hope to use that in my teaching as I go forward.
Oh, you will, I'm sure. That's great. Well, now you're getting children when they are just learning to read into kindergarten. What can parents do, grandparents, to help children be ready to learn to read when they come to you?
Yeah, well, in kindergarten, it's really like what you and I probably would have thought 1st grade was when we were in school. They do, by the end of kindergarten, we do hope that they're able to read, and so yeah, there's a lot of expectations for kindergartners these days. So the best thing you can do for your kindergartners is just to read to them, and get books. And the library's a great place to go because everything's free.
That's
you can get a whole bunch of books at one time, and just reading to your kids instills that love of reading and lets them know how important it is.
I know parents will come in the library sometimes looking for books, and I've said, just the fact that you sit and read and children know you open a book, you read from top to bottom, from left to right.
Yeah, that's one of our standards we teach in kindergarten.
Oh, really?
So if they come in already knowing that puts them at an advantage.
That's great. That's great. And I think too, sitting and reading with your children is just fun. It's just fun. I know it does take time. It's very difficult. Parents are so busy working and maintaining a home and all of that, but just a few minutes a day of sitting and reading, and they're learning. Reading is a fun time when we're sitting together.
And you can learn so much, and it helps their vocabulary. It helps them have a better worldview of all the things out there. I know Evan's learned so much in all the things he's read, and it's helped us when we go on vacation. We look for different things or try to do different things that are related to things he's read. And
well, that's really neat. That's really neat. So parents just read to your children, grandparents, anybody, things like that. That's a lot of fun. And I'll have to plug for the library here. We have a section at the library of early reader books. They're for early kindergarten, first and second grade. We call them blue dots. They have a little blue dot on the inside of the book. That's to help us shelve them. But they're all together in one section, but they're short books. Few words on a page, but they're sight words you can sound out. Something that a child could pick up and read and be successful reading it. And I've completed a book, which is great. I think it's not a huge book. It's not intimidating or overwhelming. And we have them with the orange dots on the side of our books means there's an AR test, but I know you're not worried about an AR test in the summer.
Or in kindergarten, very much.
Well, that's true. But it does tell the reading level. That's
that's
the orange
important.
dot. You don't have to take an AR test on it, but 0 point something is kindergarten. So you're helping your child. You're helping find a book that would be appropriate for your child. So, and that's important too. Don't shove a third grade book in front of your kindergartner. That's kind of defeats the purpose there. Kind of might discourage.
But pretty much any picture book is appropriate for a kindergartner, for a parent to read to them. So, or even toddlers. That's where we began with Evan.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So, Evan, do you have any more You have like a list of books you want to read later, or are you just still thinking about it?
Some of them I'm still thinking about, but I know I want to read this whole series for the summer, and I'm still thinking about a few books.
Okay, good. Like I said, Evan comes in, he's at the catalog. You know how to use our catalog. That's big to us. Finding books you want to read and finding things for your age. That's good that your mom's on top of that. You're looking for good things to read. You mostly like to read fiction, you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And a little bit of nonfiction. And the card, I think the bingo card is so good. And like I think I said when we were talking with Joy and Mary Grace, you don't have to wait for the school to do it. That's right. Parents can do it.
I've enjoyed it so much because Evan does tend to go towards the fiction, and he likes that mostly. And a lot of the books he likes to read are bigger books, and so they take a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. But this has challenged him to look at some of the different genres out there and get excited about them.
That's great. Well, thank y'all so much. I appreciate you taking the time to come and see us, and I bet you said you're almost through with that book. We'll see you back pretty soon at the library to get some more, all right? Well, thank y'all for being here, and have a great summer. And thank you for joining us on Library Connection. We hope you'll come see us very soon at the library.